Hello, beautiful ladies. If you're over 60, you already know aging comes with wisdom, freedom, and grace. But let's be honest, it also comes with changes in how our bodies look, feel, and yes, even smell. Today, we're diving into 5 everyday bathroom habits that could secretly be sabotaging your freshness, confidence, and even your health.
Your health journey matters. Subscribe to Helix, tap the bell to stay inspired with every new video, and share this with your loved ones so they can thrive alongside you.
Let's get started with the habits many women don't even realize they're doing wrong. Hello, my beautiful ladies. If you're over 60, you already know life brings so much wisdom, freedom, and dignity at this age. You've raised families, built careers, and experienced decades of change. But here's something most of us don't talk about enough: how our bodies change with age, especially when it comes to hygiene and odor. Many women over 60 quietly struggle with body odor that feels different or stronger than before. It's not something we love to admit, but it can affect self-confidence, relationships, and even social activities. The good news? A lot of it isn't inevitable. Much of the problem comes down to simple bathroom habits that we've carried over from younger years, habits that don't serve us anymore. Today, I want to walk you through 5 bathroom habits you need to stop immediately if you don't want to deal with embarrassing smells. And we're not just scratching the surface here. We're going to look at the science behind why these habits create odor, what to do instead, and practical solutions you can start today. All right, let's dive into the first habit. Habit 1. Overusing scented soaps and sprays. Most women assume that smelling fresher means using stronger soaps, deodorizing sprays, or feminine wipes. After all, that's what commercials have told us for decades. But here's the truth. The more scented products you use, the worse the odor can actually become. The science. After menopause, estrogen levels drop, which leads to thinner, drier, and more sensitive vaginal tissues. The natural pH of this area is slightly acidic, which keeps bacteria balanced and odor under control. But when you use harsh soaps or sprays, you strip away that protective barrier and upset the pH. This can cause burning and irritation, micro tears in the skin, bacterial overgrowth, infections that smell stronger than natural odor. So instead of fixing the problem, scented products often cause the very issue you're trying to prevent. What to do instead? Wash with warm water only or a mild, unscented cleanser made specifically for sensitive skin. Moisturize with creams that contain ceramides, glycerin, or aloe vera to support skin hydration. Skip feminine deodorant sprays, powders, or perfumed wipes. These are marketing gimmicks, not real solutions. Use fragrance only on your clothing if you like, never directly on skin. Doctor's insight. Gynecologists say the vagina is self-cleaning. You don't need to scrub or spray. Doing so usually backfires. Example: one woman I spoke with used a popular lavender-scented feminine spray daily. She thought it masked odor, but within weeks, she developed recurrent infections. Once she stopped and switched to plain warm water, her symptoms disappeared and her natural balance returned. Habit 2. Wearing the same underwear too long. It sounds obvious, but you'd be surprised how many women admit they sometimes wear underwear all day and night for convenience. Some even skip changing after a nap or exercise. Unfortunately, this habit traps sweat, urine dribbles, and bacteria against the skin, creating strong odors. Why it matters more after 60. As we age, bladder control weakens, leading to microleaks. Even a few drops of urine left on fabric can quickly smell. Postmenopausal skin is thinner, so it's more vulnerable to irritation from damp fabric. Older sweat glands work differently. Less sweat overall, but odor molecules concentrate more strongly. Solutions: change underwear daily, minimum, twice if you're active. Choose 100% cotton or breathable fabrics instead of polyester or nylon. At night, try going without underwear. It allows airflow, prevents dampness, and reduces odor buildup. If leaks are an issue, consider modern absorbent underwear for seniors. They're discreet, odor-neutralizing, and much more comfortable than the old pads you may remember. Real-life tip: a friend in her 70s told me she finally invested in moisture-wicking cotton underwear. Within a week, she noticed less irritation and odor. Sometimes the smallest daily swap makes the biggest difference. Habit 3. Cutting back on water to avoid leaks. This is one of the most common mistakes women over 60 make. To avoid bathroom trips or bladder leaks, many seniors drink less water. But here's the problem. Dehydration makes urine much more concentrated, which means it smells much stronger. The science: healthy urine is pale yellow and nearly odorless. But when you drink less water, it becomes darker and full of ammonia-like compounds that cling to fabric and skin. Add to this the fact that kidney function naturally slows with age, and you've got a recipe for unpleasant smells. Better approach: drink 6 to 8 cups of water daily, spread throughout the day. Include water-rich foods like cucumber, melon, lettuce, and oranges. Drink earlier in the day to avoid frequent nighttime bathroom trips. If leaks are your worry, invest in protective products instead of cutting back on hydration. Senior tip: carry a small water bottle and sip instead of gulping. This keeps hydration steady without overwhelming your bladder. Example: one of my viewers shared that after increasing her water intake for just 2 weeks, her family commented that her bathroom smell improved noticeably. Sometimes the fix isn't perfume, it's water. Habit 4. Wiping the wrong way. It may sound basic, but wiping from back to front is a surprisingly common mistake. And it's one of the fastest ways to spread bacteria from the rectal area to the vaginal region. The risk: this habit increases the chance of urinary tract infections, UTIs, vaginal infections, persistent unpleasant odors. The right way: always wipe front to back, every time. If mobility or arthritis makes wiping difficult, consider a bidet attachment or handheld bidet sprayer. For extra freshness, you can use unscented, alcohol-free wipes occasionally, but avoid daily overuse to prevent irritation. Real example: my neighbor in her late 60s struggled with constant UTIs. Once she corrected her wiping habit and installed a bidet, the infection stopped. Sometimes simple changes bring dramatic results. Habit 5. Reusing towels and washcloths too long. This one is sneaky. Many people hang their towel for days or even a week, thinking, "I'm clean when I use it." But damp towels are perfect breeding grounds for bacteria, yeast, and mildew. Every time you reuse them, you rub those microbes right back onto your skin. Why it's worse for seniors. Aging skin is more vulnerable to irritation. Post-shower moisture trapped on a reused towel can actually cause odor to cling to the body. If you live in a humid climate, mildew grows faster than you think. Better habits. Wash bath towels every 3 uses max. Washcloths after every single use. Use hot water cycles to kill bacteria. Consider having designated towels just for your body and a separate one for your face. Tip: color code your towels so no one in the household accidentally uses yours. Why these habits matter more after 60? Now you may be wondering, why didn't these habits cause odor when you were younger, but now they do? The answer lies in natural aging processes. 1. Hormonal shifts. Lower estrogen means thinner, drier tissues that react differently to products and bacteria. 2. Sweat changes. Sweat glands produce less liquid, but odors concentrate more. 3. Slower metabolism. Waste products linger longer in the body, making smells stronger. 4. Immune changes. Infections are easier to get, harder to shake. That's why stopping these bad habits now is so important. Now, let's go deeper. Because the truth is, odor and hygiene challenges are not only about those 5 habits. There are more subtle mistakes and overlooked routines that can make a huge difference in how fresh and confident you feel every single day. So let's continue the list. And remember, these aren't just tips for smelling good. They're about protecting your dignity, your health, and your quality of life. Habit 6. Not changing pads or liners frequently enough. Many women over 60 use panty-liners or light pads daily, whether for bladder leaks, discharge, or peace of mind. But here's the catch. Leaving them on too long creates a moist, warm environment where bacteria multiply fast. The science: even if a pad looks clean, it may already harbor odor-causing microbes. Urine contains ammonia compounds, which smell stronger over time. Menopause-related dryness can paradoxically make odor worse when moisture is trapped against fragile skin. Solutions: change panty liners or pads every 3 to 4 hours, even if they don't seem soiled. Choose unscented, breathable brands designed for sensitive skin. Wash your hands before and after changing to prevent introducing bacteria. Real example: a woman in her 60s told me she used to keep one liner on all day to save money. She constantly struggled with odor. After switching to more frequent changes and trying reusable cotton liners she could wash, her problem practically disappeared. Habit 7. Ignoring exfoliation around sensitive areas. This one is often overlooked. Dead skin cells build up just like they do on your face or arms, and they can trap sweat, urine residue, and odor. What to do? Use a soft washcloth or gentle exfoliating glove once or twice a week on the outer skin only, never inside the vaginal canal. Avoid harsh scrubs. Think of this as a gentle polish, not sandpaper. After exfoliation, apply a soothing, unscented moisturizer. Doctor's tip: exfoliating outer skin reduces bacterial buildup and can even prevent ingrown hairs if you trim or shave. Habit 8. Neglecting the role of diet. Ladies, let's be honest. What we eat affects how we smell. Certain foods seep through sweat and urine, creating stronger odors. Foods that intensify odor: garlic and onions, red meat, spicy foods, alcohol, cabbage family veggies, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Foods that reduce odor: parsley, mint, and basil natural deodorizers. Citrus fruits, lemon, orange, grapefruit. Green tea, antioxidants neutralize odor. Yogurt with probiotics, balances bacteria inside and out. Story. One of my viewers in her 70s cut back on red meat and added more plant-based meals. Within weeks, her husband noticed she smelled fresher, even after walks in the summer heat. Diet is powerful. Habit 9. Using old razors or neglecting grooming. Some women give up grooming after 60, thinking it doesn't matter. But neglected hair traps sweat and odor, while old razors harbor bacteria that spread infections. The fix: replace razors every 5 to 7 shaves. Consider trimming instead of full shaving if your skin is sensitive. Always clean trimmers or scissors with alcohol after use. Moisturize skin after grooming to prevent irritation. Note: grooming is not about beauty standards. It's about comfort and hygiene. Even a little trimming helps reduce odor. Habit 10. Ignoring warning signs from your body. Sometimes odor isn't about hygiene at all. It can be a red flag for medical conditions. Warning signs: strong, fishy odor, possible bacterial vaginosis. Burning or itching, possible yeast infection. Cloudy or foul-smelling urine, possible UTI. Sweet-smelling urine could indicate diabetes. If you notice a sudden change in odor that doesn't improve with hygiene fixes, see your doctor. Early treatment prevents serious complications. Advanced lifestyle solutions. Beyond bathroom habits, lifestyle changes make a huge difference for women over 60. 1. Breathable clothing. Loose skirts or cotton pants allow airflow. Avoid tight synthetic leggings for long hours. 2. Laundry habits. Wash underwear and pants in hot water. Add a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle for natural odor removal. 3. Essential oils, indirect use. Add a drop of lavender or tea tree oil to laundry, not your skin. Keeps clothes smelling fresh without irritation. 4. Pelvic floor exercises. Kegels strengthen bladder control, reducing leaks and odor risk. Just 5 minutes a day can make a difference in a few months. 5. Stress reduction. Cortisol, the stress hormone, alters sweat composition, making it smell stronger. Try yoga, meditation, or even slow walks in nature. The confidence connection. For many women, odor is not just physical. It affects mental health and social life. Some avoid hugs, gatherings, or even dating because of fear of smelling bad. But here's the truth: these changes are not your fault. They're natural, biological, and universal. And with knowledge, you can take control. One woman wrote me after following these tips: "For years I avoided church potlucks because I was embarrassed by my odor. Now, I go every Sunday with confidence. I feel like myself again." Confidence is priceless, and it begins with respecting your body's needs at this stage of life. Final checklist for women over 60. Here's your quick summary of what we've learned across both parts. Stop using scented soaps and sprays. Change underwear daily. Go without at night if possible. Drink enough water. Don't cut back. Wipe front to back always. Wash towels more often. Change pads/liners every few hours. Exfoliate outer skin gently. Adjust diet. Less garlic and alcohol, more greens and citrus. Replace razors, trim for hygiene. See a doctor for unusual odor changes. Wear breathable clothes and upgrade your laundry routine. Practice stress relief and pelvic floor exercises. Ladies, aging is a gift. Not everyone gets to be 60, 70, or 80. But with that gift comes new responsibilities to care for our bodies differently than before. Smelling fresh and feeling confident isn't about masking with perfume. It's about smart habits, gentle care, and self-respect. You deserve to walk into every room with your head high, knowing you are clean, healthy, and radiant at any age.